One missing line at the top of your HTML file can silently break your entire layout. That line is the DOCTYPE declaration, and without it, your browser enters what's called Quirks mode. Quirks mode is triggered when the browser can't find a valid DOCTYPE at the very start of the document, or when it finds a malformed one. The correct declaration is simply $DOCTYPE HTML on the first line. No version number, no URL, just that. If it's missing, misspelled, or preceded by anything including whitespace or comments, the browser assumes the page was written for old Netscape or Internet Explorer and switches into compatibility mode. This is intentional. Browsers do it to avoid breaking ancient websites that relied on buggy rendering behavior. The most impactful change in Quirks mode is how the CSS box model works. In standards mode, when you set width to 200 pixels, that is the width of the content area only. Padding and border are added on top, making the element wider than 200 pixels. In Quirks mode, browsers follow Internet Explorer's old behavior. The width includes the padding and border, so 200 pixels is the total size. This single difference causes elements to suddenly appear the wrong size, layouts to collapse, and columns to overflow their containers, all without a single CSS change on your part. Beyond the box model, Quirks mode can affect font sizes, table cell spacing, and image rendering in unpredictable ways across different browsers. You can detect Quirks mode in JavaScript by checking document.compat mode. If it returns backcompat, you're in Quirks mode. CSS1C unpat means standards mode. The fix is always the same. Add the correct DOCTYPE on line 1, then validate your HTML. Almost standards mode is a third option some browsers use for near valid pages, but in practice, you should aim for full standards mode every time. Always place a valid DOCTYPE declaration on the very first line of every HTML file. It's the one line that keeps browsers in standards mode and your layouts predictable. Practice this on every project. Want to nail questions like this in your next interview? Interview Mentor gives you hands-on practice with real questions. Every answer gets a grade with specific, personalized feedback. Track your progress across topics and difficulty levels.